Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I received this in the mail the other day. It's a multi-pour cup. It says 5 compartments there. So what I'm going to do is going to fill each compartment with a different colour, and I'm going to pour that on a canvas and just see what comes out. So I haven't done this before, so it should be quite exciting. So the colours I've chosen, I don't know if you can see that, silver, blue, purple and white, and my base colour is going to be white, so I've gone ahead and mixed up quite a bit of that for my canvas. So I'll just show you how I mix that up. So I actually weigh my paints rather than measure in mils, so I'll just zero that out. And I've got it on grams. So this is the other colour I'm going to be doing. So these are just cheap acrylic paints that I get from Warehouse Stationery. When I'm experimenting or practicing, I just use cheap paints. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this paint so I don't use as much paint. And I'm going to mix it with Floetrol. So it doesn't change the colour or the hue of the paint, it just adds more volume. So we're going to go ahead and measure out just 10 mils of this, and I'm going to put in 20 of the Floetrol. So take that up to 30. Get this out there. Right, just go ahead and mix that. Now it's quite thick, so Floetrol doesn't thin paint out, it just extends it. And that's too thick, so I'm going to water it down just with a tiny bit of water. Just add little drips at a time and stir it until you get to the right consistency. So I want this paint to flow nicely. So you need to make sure all your colours are the same consistency. There's no point having one thicker than the other. They all need to be relatively the same. So that's still a bit too thick. It's taking its time coming off the spatula. So a little bit more water. And that's still a little bit thick. I mixed these other paints here about half an hour ago, so I like to leave them to sit for a while before I use them. Just let them settle. No, it's a lot better. See how that's flowing a lot better. Let's check these. It's about the same. And that one's a little thick, so it's thickened up just by sitting there. Right. Next step is to cover the base with just white paint, and you cover the whole canvas so this paint here will flow nicely. If you don't cover your canvas completely and there's dry bits, the paint will snag on the dry bits and slow down on its spread. I want it to be able to flow nicely once I put it on the canvas. You'll see what I'm talking about when I pour it on. Right. So, next step, we'll just pour these into our little cup Now you've got to decide which colour goes where, so you sort of need contrasting colours in between each other. So I'll go with pink on the outside. Check that. Okay, so let's do pink on the outside. And then we'll do purple in the middle. Do blue on the other side. And we'll do silver in between the blue and the purple. And last, let's check this white out. Ooh. White goes in between the purple and the pink. So there we have all our colours ready to go. So the canvas I'm using today, this one here, it's just a cheap one from an emporium type shop. It's only $5.50. There's no need to spend a hell of a lot of money on really good canvases when you're just practicing and experimenting. So this is a 12 by 16 inch or 30 centimetre by 40 centimetre. So I've gone ahead and I've actually put some tacks in the back of the canvas. So this is so it can be off the table when it's drying, but also I'm going to be spinning this canvas after I put the paint on, and so that sits nicely on the turntable and it won't slide off, go flying off, because those tacks will hold it in place. Right, let's go ahead and pour our base coat on there. Spread that right out, right to the corners. So what I do is I just grab a little paint with my fingers and just wet the sides, so if the paint wants to go over the edge it flows over nicely. Put a bit of paint on the sides. Give it a little bit of spin, that'll help level it out. So just grab your little torch and run that over just to pop the little bubbles. Right, let's do this. So starting off very slowly, the centre. This little cup is pretty wobbly. Just move it wherever you want to take it. Nice thin flow. going to turn around. Forward a bit faster. And slow it down. Just play with it and see what you like to do, see what comes out. Oops, don't like that at the end, but never mind. Right, what I'm going to do now, hopefully I've got enough room, just going to give it a little bit of a spin. Give it a bit of a tilt. It's looking pretty snazzy. Just tilt it right to the edge, back again. Just play with it really and do what you want. Right, let's spin this out and see what happens, eh? The other way. Now I could just leave this negative space here. Oops, I've just dropped my finger on it. Bit of paint on it. I'll just tilt it. Just so it runs off the edge. Tilt it back again. And I think I'll just leave that now. Give it another blast with the torch so there's no bubbles. Right, there we have it. What do you think? Quite a lot of pink in the centre there. But it'd be interesting to see what it's like when it dries. And I'm a bit crooked here, am I on it? Right, we'll just leave that there and see what it looks like tomorrow. So I've just moved it down onto the bench, just popped on some paper to dry. Now the other thing you need to do before it dries is just grab one of your little spatulas and just run it along the bottom side of the canvas to catch any drips that are dripping. Do that all the way around. Sometimes I'll do this twice, about 15-20 minutes apart. You can see a lot of paint coming off. Yeah, so just do that. Tidies it up a bit so when it's dry you haven't got big globs of paint hanging off the back of it. Just pop one of these over to stop the flies and bugs and everything getting on it. And we'll leave that till tomorrow. So this is 24 hours later. It's still very wet. You can see some of the detail. So at this stage, if you've watched the video to the end, you'll be thinking, man, this girl flits from one thing to another. 1 minute it's furniture makeovers, then cake decorating, then arts and crafts, now painting. You're probably wondering what's going on. Well, my channel is Trish O'Day's Creations, so I just love creating different things. If I see something interesting, I think I'll give that a go. So let me know in the comments, would you rather see furniture makeovers, cake decorating, arts and crafts, paintings? Let me know. So I have these 2 pieces of furniture that I need to make over. Let me know in the comments which one you think I should do next. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.